What's up everybody, I'm Brian from i1Tesla, and it's been a while since I brought you a wrap video. So that's what we're doing today. This is a brand new Model Y, long range, perfect spec for the tax credit, which is white, but not for long because we're changing it to this passion red color. This is a nice deep like Merlot color. It's gonna look amazing. Do you mind being on video?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't mind at all.
One little thing, I put it on here too.
That's awesome, man. That is amazing.
Yeah, it came out really good.
I agree.
Yeah, those came out really cool. If you don't like these, just heat them up. And there's 2 layers here because if you don't put 2 layers there, yeah, they kind of glow a different color at night. They just pull right off. Wrapping white is difficult. You have to take a lot of things apart. That's why the headlights are out. That's why the bumper's out. The cameras on the side are off. The mirrors, everything's off. That's what I'm wrapping today, or actually this week. It's Monday. I'm gonna wrap this and ceramic coat it. He's gonna pick it up on Friday or Saturday after the ceramic coating, because this is a gloss color. It's gonna be nice to have the ceramic coating on there to keep it clean. I'll walk you around, just an idea what I have to take apart for a Model Y. So it's up on a lift already. This is a 1.5 feet off the ground. I take the mirrors off with the trim, the camera off this molding here. Since it's white, I have to take the bumper off, and while you take the bumper off, you might as well take the headlight out. It's only 2 bolts. And also I had to realign this because this was in too far. The fender was in too far, so I had to realign this, pull this out a little bit. You know, it's within spec for Tesla. The bumper's right over there. I'm gonna have to totally disassemble that, take the fog lights out, take the grill out and everything, and wrap that in 4 pieces actually. And then back here, take the trim piece off here. I've taken these tail lights out, and of course the license plate holder. I haven't decided yet if I'm taking these out. I don't like to, it's not necessary. There's a big enough gap here, and if you leave enough trim or leave enough piece here, you can fold that in without seeing any white, because that's the main thing, is you don't want to see white after you wrap a car. Except in the door jambs, you're gonna see that. It's gonna be white inside the doors here and inside the door jambs, but everything else is wrapped so you won't see it from when the doors are closed. Enough talking. Let's get to wrapping. I'm gonna throw some music on. You won't be able to hear it, but I'm gonna throw some music on, set you guys up so you can see me do these 2 doors, the fender, quarter panel, all that, and then maybe I'll show you how to do a bumper. Maybe I'll show you the rear bumper. It's not too difficult, and pretty much anybody can do it. There you go, the first door is done. This looks really good. It goes on nice and smooth. This is Avery Dennison film, and Avery is making some of the best film out there right now. You see it's really glossy. The ceramic coating is just gonna make this gloss pop even more. So I'm gonna move on to this door and then the quarter panel. This panel done, all 3 panels done here look really good, and you know, it's coming out really good. One thing with Avery Dennison is you do need to post heat it really well. So I've post heated each panel after I've done it, but then I'm going to go over it with an IR heater and an IR gun to really see what the temperature is. You got to get this up to, I think, 180 degrees. All right, so you join me on the next day of this car. So what I did yesterday, what I finished up already was the fender in these two doors, although I have to redo that front fender because there's a defect in the glue and it's very noticeable, so I'll have to redo that one. Still have to do this. I'm all prepped, ready to go for that. I also did the top half, or did the bottom half of this, and did the upper portion there. So today I'm going to be jumping on the bumper. I did take off the taillights and this as well. I'm going to be jumping on this bumper today, that quarter panel. The front bumper I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the steps and the pieces I use for that, because I do it in 4 pieces, and I'll explain why. Some people do it in 2, some people try to do it in 1, but you're overstretching it. It's almost impossible to do. I did take this trim piece off here because I'm going to redo these. I did on the other side, I didn't like it, so I'm redoing this. So now I can tuck it in there, get rid of all that white. Super important. And then I'll do that once I lower the car back down. I also did the hood too. The hood's done, and I think it looks really good. Let me show you the defect. It's hard to see, but right there, it looks like dirt behind it, but it's actually the glue. There's something behind the glue there. I'm not a fan of that, so I'm going to redo this panel. Not a huge deal. I have plenty of material. I took the whole bumper apart. This is the front bumper. I took the fog lights out, took this grill out and everything. I've cleaned and prepped it, but I'm going to show you this after I do this rear bumper. But let me get on this. So I've got this prepped. Let me show you what I've done to prep this. I've put the inlay inside here, so everything's covered up on the inside here. I ran tape here, but also knifeless tape up top. So now once I pull this off and trim this, I can fold that in, and I've got plenty of material. I've also done knifeless tape here, so I'm going to wrap inside, and then that way you don't see the door, you don't see the white inside there. So if I just trimmed on the door, you'd see that white outline. So if this car was black, that'd be a lot easier to cover up. You can actually just trim right along here, and then that looks like a shadow line, and it's not that bad. So I also pulled the bumper back, put tape on here so nothing sticks to it, because the vinyl doesn't like to stick to tape. All right, time for the rear bumper. I've got the panel laid out exactly how I want it. It's just kind of loosely left there. I have taped up different areas to make my life a lot easier, but now I'm just going to slowly pull the backing off all the way around, and then I'm going to pull and stretch. This can be done with 2 people, but this is definitely doable with 1 person, especially with this Avery Dennison film, because it does stretch pretty good. So now that everything is stretched and squeegeed down, I want to roll in this front edge. So I'm gonna take the material, it's loose, and I'm gonna bring in the front edge of really the main section first. Right to that line, right to the inset there. So it's time to move on to the front bumper. So what I've done here is I've obviously cleaned the bumper. I'm taking everything apart and taking knifeless tape from the point of the fog light, following the line, and then drooping down here as this bends down more, so you don't see it as much. You're going to be standing from this angle, so you're not going to see that much. This line is right past the curve here, all the way down here, and the reason being it's out here is because we're going to overlap that by an eighth of an inch or a quarter of an inch. So we want that to be inside here. Same thing, this will be down here. Once we put this piece over top, you'll see all that. But now I've cut out a piece, keeping the direction the same, and I'm going to lay this in here. Same thing with this one over here. I've done the exact same thing over here. So I'm going to put this piece in, then Once I get those two inlays, we put this back on the car. We stretch the whole big piece because we need it stable. That's not really stable on there. We have it all on here, and then I can take it off and finish it back over here on the garbage can. And then after we do the main piece, then we wrap this. We're wrapping it in black. You can wrap it in the same color if you wanted to, but he wants it in black to match everything. So that's what we're gonna do, and you can watch me do this one. All right, so I got carried away. My dad came over and he helped me stretch this already, so sorry. I forgot to turn the camera on. But what we ended up doing, I bought this carbon fiber strip, and it actually matches the car. I bought this carbon fiber strip that holds onto the side so it keeps the end straight and easy to pull. And as I'm heating, he's moving in slowly to this side, and it shrink wraps itself to the car. So now I just have to get these wrinkles out, stretch everything up here, or shrink everything up here to fit. And once I get everything down on here, I'm gonna take the bumper back off, put it on the garbage can, and then have it up higher so I can finish everything and really do a really good job of getting in all the grooves, like right in here. And again, I had the knifeless tape. You can see some of it right there. I already installed that knifeless tape, and then I'll be able to do the black on the bottom here. So I've got everything stretched. I took the bumper off, put it on the garbage can over here. I gotta work fast because it's garbage day and recycle hasn't come yet. So I'm gonna be busting my butt trying to get this done. But everything is stretched and needs to be cut out. I've got knifeless tape here and here. I'll get that out, and then I can tuck this in underneath. Wrap everything around nice and tight up here, trim everything really good. That's what's good about having these lights right here, because this is a dark material. It really, it's hard to see. So I put the front bumper back on, everything's all in place, looks really good. Ended up putting the eyelids on here. The front lip is black, which is really cool. It's a very subtle look right now, but I think out in the sun it'll look really good. I still have to put this on here. But now, right now I'm gonna lower this back down on the ground and then basically do this to the other side, put the mirror on, and then I just have the back to do. All finished with the car, it looks amazing. I have to ceramic coat it still and put these tail lights back in. Can't wait to show you in the sun tomorrow, all ceramic coated, because it'll be nice and shiny. Right now it's shiny because of these lights, but man, get all those fingerprints off and put the ceramic coating on there. Ready? We'll go to tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I think this looks amazing. This color just fits this car great. This is almost like a chrome, very high gloss. You can see the metallic. Looks really nice. This dark Merlot color. It's from Avery Dennison. Got the dual motor badge on the back. Didn't want the Tesla logo on the back. Looks awesome. I think it looks so good. Again, this is a long range. I took the hubcaps off there inside. He's got some black hubcaps from Hansshow that he's going to put on here, and I think the black with everything being dark is going to tie this in really nice. What do you guys think down below? Let me know. He bought a black Tesla badge for the hood, and then we did the black trim piece on the bottom. Looks so good. Do you mind being on video?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't mind at all.
One little thing, I put it on here too.
That's awesome, man. That is amazing.
Yeah, it came out really good.
I agree.
Yeah, those came out really cool. If you don't like these, just heat them up. And there's 2 layers here, because if you don't put 2 layers there, they kind of glow a different color at night. They just pull right off. Another happy customer.